poll.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Emergency Preparedness politicized the criminal investigation into the worst mass killing in Canadian history. The evidence showed he pressured the RCMP Commissioner to release sensitive information to further the Liberal political agenda, knowing it could jeopardize the investigation. Then he denied it all on the record at committee. And for this reason, Mr. Speaker, he must resign. Will he resign today?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, and unfortunately the member opposite is simply wrong. The independence of police operations underpins the rule of law, and it's a principle that I have not only respected but vigorously defended for decades. Mr. Speaker, to be very clear, as I've testified before committee and said in this House, I did not at any time direct the Commissioner of the RCMP in any operational matter, including on the release of information. I didn't direct her, I didn't ask her, I did not even suggest that she do so. And as the Commissioner herself has confirmed in her testimony before the Mass Casualty Commission, she did not receive direction from me and was not influenced by our government regarding the public release of information.
Well, member for Kildonan St. Paul.
Mr. Speaker, at committee, the minister said to me, quote, "At no time did I ask Commissioner Lucky to reveal that information. I then went on to ask him if he knew about it, to which he said, no, I did not." But on the audio recording released last week, Commissioner Lucky says, quote, "It was a request I got from the minister's office. I shared with the minister it was going to be in the news release." Right. The evidence is clear as day, Mr. Speaker. Either the minister or the commissioner is lying. Which one is it?
Oh, the Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, in this House, the members opposite is quite free to engage in any speculation or fabrication she may wish. But, Mr. Speaker, to be clear, Section 5.1 of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Act provides for the direction of the minister, but equally clear. Our government recognizes and respects the police independence, underpins the rule of law, and ministerial direction cannot infringe on the independence of the RCMP. Mr. Speaker, I did not, at any time, give direction. The testimony I gave before the Commission was entirely the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, as I've repeated here today.
The Honourable Member for Sturgeon River Parkland.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Emergency Preparedness just stated unequivocally in Parliament that there was no interference by himself or his office in the ongoing investigation into the Nova Scotia mass shooting. But yet on Friday, we received an audio recording with RCMP Commissioner Lucky stating that the Minister's office had requested that this confidential evidence be released to the public. The Commissioner worked directly with the Minister against the wishes of investigators who warned that releasing this confidential evidence could jeopardize an investigation. The Minister misled Parliament. When will he resign?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And unfortunately, in these circumstances, it's apparent that the member's opposite reach exceeds his grasp. And the simple truth is that at no time was any direction given by me, and under Canadian law, the RCMP Act, the only person authorized to give direction to the RCMP is the Minister of Public Safety. I held that role at the time. I respected the principle underlying the rule of law that the politics will not interfere with police operations. At no time did I give that direction, Mr. Speaker. That's the facts, as I've testified, and as the Commissioner of the RCMP has confirmed.
The Honourable Member for Cowichan Mellahut Langford.
Quote, "It was a request that I got from the Minister's office." With those recorded words, the RCMP Commissioner directly implicated the former Minister of Public Safety with political interference during an investigation into the worst mass shooting in Canadian history. Canadians expect police investigations to be independent so justice can be done. The government should never be directing the RCMP to divulge sensitive information to push a political agenda. The families of victims deserve answers. If he claims his office didn't interfere, is he saying the RCMP Commissioner is lying to Canadians?
The Honourable Minister for Emergency Preparedness.
Mr. Speaker, the independence of police operations is not only a principle that I have always respected, it is one that I have vigorously defended for decades. And, Mr. Speaker, I can assure this House, as I have done previously and today.
Just going to interrupt for a moment. I mean, I'm very close to the Minister here, within distance, and I'm having a hard time hearing him. I just ask all the members, before they open their mouth, please look to their whip and see what they're doing. If they're doing this, that means something, I believe. The Honourable Minister from the top, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As I have stated, the independence of police operations underpins the rule of law. This is a principle that I have not only always respected, but it's a principle that I have vigorously defended over decades. Mr. Speaker, yet may I say once again to this House, at no time did I direct the Commissioner of the RCMP in any operational matter. She was not directed by me in order to release information. It wasn't asked of her. It wasn't suggested to her. Mr. Speaker, the Commissioner herself has confirmed in sworn testimony before the Mass Casualty Commission that there was no interference.
The honourable member for Hamilton